In today's video, I'm gonna be back in realistic car driving with a Mercedes Clk-Gtr, and we're gonna be taking this thing on the track for a challenge. Now, if you're new to the channel and don't know the rules, pretty much you're gonna take this thing for a full lap without having any crashes or any spin outs. I'm gonna taking you guys with me, so jump in. We're gonna launch this thing in 3, 2, 1, blast off. Amazing launch there. Now this thing is a race car, or a track car I'd say, so I don't have that much doubt in it. Feel like it should be able to do it relatively easy, but we're just gonna have to see. But I'm still gonna be very careful because I don't want to fail this thing, and I don't really have that much experience driving it, but I think I should be able to do it because I'm not gonna try to crash with everyone inside the car. Now that would be very dumb. But so far it seems like it's taking the turns relatively well, and I just figured out this thing was a rear-wheel drive. I thought it was all-wheel drive, but it's actually rear-wheel drive, so I gotta keep that in mind and be very careful when taking some of these turns, especially on the gas. There's too much gas and we pretty much lose the rear end, which is gonna be very bad if it happens when we're on, like, expecting it, of course. But so far it's doing okay. I'm seeing a little oversteer from time to time, but that's expected. It's still very controllable, so that's what I like to see, especially in a rear-wheel drive car. As long as the oversteer and power stand and all that stuff is controllable, I don't really mind it. It's doing pretty well. It's taking the turns very well, going through them nice and easy. This is what I like to see. It means the car has good handling, and I'm not really hearing that much tire squeak, so that means not going over its grip limit. Very good signs, especially early on. Taking the turns like they're butter, pretty much smooth and easy. That acceleration, this thing is crazy, and it's very loud. Like if I go in third person, like, it's insanely loud. This has to be like one of the loudest cars in the game. Oh, I don't know why I was in first person, then third person, first person, then third person there. That could have messed me up super bad, but we're good. We're good. Yeah, this thing is very fast. I don't even know the top speed of this thing. I think I did test that out, but I don't remember. And the brakes are insane. This thing has some good brakes, which is very helpful at times, especially when I slow down very quick, because if it had bad brakes, we'd be having a bad day too. But this thing is doing very well. I love it. I want you guys to rate my driving so far. I think I'm doing okay, because I haven't had any close cars, any spin outs or anything like that. So I think I'm gonna say I'm doing pretty good. Gotta be careful on this bit, because this is the part where my game loves to lag. In my previous videos I was lagging a lot more, but I think I found the issue because I'm not lagging that much. It's definitely with my recorder settings. It's not really the game, it's with my recorder. I think I need a different PC overall, which is what I'm gonna work on. But, okay, I feel like I'm doing very well, especially with this thing. But it's very easy to control. Like, it doesn't give you that much fight taking turns. You take the turns like how it's supposed to. When you want it to turn, it turns, and that's one of the best things you can have in a car. Because some cars, I'm gonna be honest, when you want them to turn, they don't turn, or they do turn but they do something else while turning, like understeer, oversteer, or they pretty much just do the complete opposite of each other. This thing, it just does what you want it to do when you want it to do without giving you too much fight or issues. A little third person action. Yeah, this thing is crazy. I love it. Sounds insane. I love this thing. Nice power slide here. This thing looks like it's glued to the ground as well. It has a lot of downforce. You see the way how it looks like it squats? Oh my gosh. This thing has a lot of downforce. It's doing pretty well. As I said in the beginning, this thing is like a track car. It was purposely meant for track and racing and that stuff, so I think that definitely helps this car in terms of handling, because it handles pretty well. I don't see any major issues with it. we're going a bit faster. I thought we were gonna have some problems here, but they took the turn very well, which is what I like to see. This thing is like meant for this stuff. Like, I don't see any problems. So I'm gonna. Oh my dude, that major lag spike here. Thankfully, we weren't taking a turn, because I'm pretty sure if we were, we would have pretty much crashed. But this is the part where my game usually lags a lot, so I'm kind of expecting it. Yep, I don't know why or what's in this part of the map that has to load up that makes the game go nuts. But I'm pretty much halfway through the track, and this thing has done absolutely well. Only bad things I've seen so far is the lag. That's the only thing I can kind of say that I don't really like so far, but other than that I don't see anything else to really point out or any bad things. Oh my, this thing is crazy, and it puts the power down so well. For a car that was like released way back in the days, I think this thing can compete with modern cars. I'm not sure exactly when this thing was made or released, but it can definitely compete with some of the modern cars. But I know this thing was like this thing was very, I'm not gonna say old, but like classic car. Like, this thing had to be like created in 19 something, 2000. I'm not sure, so I could be completely wrong, but I know that this thing is not modern, but it definitely can compete with the modern cars. And this thing is also very rare. It's taking the turn so well. I just love it. Like, this thing is just very smooth on the track. Like, I'm gonna say this thing is beginner friendly, even though you need a lot of miles to unlock it. It's beginner friendly. It's not hard to control. It doesn't drive terrible, pretty much. Once a car does not drive terrible, it's pretty much beginner friendly. And what I mean by that is it's very hard to control. Like, there's some cars in the game that are very, very hard to control. This is very easy to control, so it's definitely beginner friendly. But we did make some changes to suspension, alignment, and that stuff, so I think that definitely helps. I'm not sure how this thing would handle stock, but I don't really think it would make that much difference. And it was on like stock power without any engine tunes and stuff like that. I think it would handle a little better, because you only have that much power to make the rear wheel start spinning or try to spin you out. But I think you could still oversteer or have like power stats with the stock power. But I think all the changes I made combined definitely added some advantage to this thing. But this thing pretty much completed the challenge in one piece. The Clk successfully passed the challenge. Very proud of this thing. It looks amazing as well. It's just glued to the ground pretty much. So I didn't want to go flying there. Guess you kind of did. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys the setup that I'm running real quick. Okay, for the alignment, suspension, gearbox is pretty much stock. I didn't change anything in the gearbox. If you want to mess around, you can. Differential, I didn't really change anything in the differential, even though I probably should have changed it. It didn't handle terrible, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I like the way how it handled. I didn't see any oversteer, any understeer, anything like that. They took the turns in one piece, so I'm not. You can probably test it out if you want, and like try to find a nicer setting if you want to. But for me, I'm just gonna leave it this way. For the steering, this is how I have it. I only did like minor adjustments to it. For the drivetrain is pretty much nothing to change. You can just buy which one you want. I would say you can buy all-wheel drive if you want to, but for me, I'm just gonna keep it in the rear-wheel drive. and for the tires is the race, of course. But this thing was an absolute fun to drive. I loved it. I didn't see any major challenge in terms of it taking turns or anything like that. It's very nice handling car. I'm not gonna say it's the best because I don't really know the best handling car in the game yet, but probably I'm gonna figure it out. But I need to drive at least every car before. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you found it helpful. Peace out.